Chargers turned the ball over 9 times in the regular season. Second fewest in the NFL. Protect the football, run the football, win football game. The formula? Not that on Saturday. Herbert, responsible for 4 interceptions, Stingley 2 of them, 70 return yards on those 2 INTs.
Down and you can't turn over the ball like that and expect to win and put the team into a tough position there with 4 turnovers like that. So, you know, the defense hung tough. They got some turnovers. They gave us opportunities, but I just have to be better.
You've been so good this season at protecting the ball. You only have 3 interceptions all year. Did something change for you tonight and all in terms of how you're playing, how you're seeing the field, anything like that?
Nope. You know, it's just on me to protect the ball and be better about that. You know, it was aggressive downfield, and you got to do a better job of getting the ball out, throwing it away, or better ball placement. So that's on me.
What do you see on that ball? Like you intended for Quentin, but it got picked off early in the game. What do you see on that one? When you're kind of like throwing to your right and you throw back to your left.
Yep, just kind of like I just said. You know, got to be better about that. Throw the ball away. Throw it further. Got to do a better job of not putting it in harm's way.
And then the throw to Ladd just lost it a little bit high, or was there more to that there?
Nope. Yeah, that's on me to make a better throw, and you know, like I said, you know, I got to do a better job of protecting the ball, and can't expect to win games when we turn over the ball like that, and especially, you know, throwing interceptions like that.
Coach Herbert just said that the edge pressure from Houston was the toughest you guys faced all year. Do you think that's an accurate assessment?
Yeah, I think they did a good job. You know, it's on us to be able to execute and handle that, and you know, I think it did a poor job handling the pressure, and you know, I got to find the quick outs, you know, throw the ball away, do a better job protecting the ball.
The corners also had a fair amount of success outside the picks themselves. Is that kind of what you saw on tape? Is that a talented group in your estimation?
I think it's on us to execute. You know, I turned the ball over, and that's on us, and that's on me. And you know, I got to do a better job. You know, I thought the guys outside did a great job fighting, getting open, and you know, it's on me as a quarterback to be able to deliver the ball.
The 4th and 2, Justin, that we threw to Quentin sort of in the flat. Just what'd you see on that play?
Yep, he was you know, the only guy that I could see there, and you know, we got to do a better job of getting the ball out and getting to a position where we can convert on that. You know, it's a play that we practiced. We thought it was going to work, and we didn't execute.
Was he the first read on the play?
He was.
And so were you expecting him to have a little more depth on the route?
No, I'd have to take a look at that. You know, I think it was 4th and short. You know, we thought we could get him with a route like that. You know, Key's been good with those routes, and you know, it didn't go our way.
The way Ladd played today, 197 yards to playoff rookie record, just obviously not what you want in terms of result, but what can you say about the way that he played today?
Yeah, he just finds a way to make plays, and he's done such a great job competing all year, and you know, we're a better team with him, and you know, unfortunate the way it went, but you know, he's a true ball player, and you know, incredible to watch him play today.
Obviously, this one's gonna sting, but the way things sort of turned around this year, getting to 11 wins, getting in the playoffs, does it feel for you like organizationally you guys are headed in the right direction here with Jim and everybody?
Yeah, I think they've done a good job. They're definitely in the right track going forward, and you know, it didn't show today, and that's, you know, the horrible thing about football, and everyone feels terrible. No one feels worse than I do, and you know, we have complete trust in Coach Herbert, and he's going to get the team right.
What do you think it's going to take for you to get over the hump in the postseason?
We'll just have to keep watching film and you know, assess the play. And obviously, it was not good enough by any standards today. And you know, I put the team into a jeopardy, tough position with all those turnovers, and so it's on me to get better and keep pushing forward.
How about what can you say about how the defense played, the turnovers they forced, sort of getting the ball back to you guys through the first half and early in the second?
Yeah, they've been good all year. You know, they've done such a great job of limiting those you know, touchdowns, and they've forced a bunch of turnovers, and they've done such a great job of just getting us the ball back, and that's on us as an offense and me as a quarterback to be able to execute when we get those opportunities.
All right, Coach Harbaugh, he knows how to get things turned around, and he did that with LA this season. Often, in a first playoff game, finds a way to win as well. But you see Justin Herbert there in the LA Fire Department hat. You got to understand some extenuating circumstances touching likely all parts of this Charger franchise. And our thoughts obviously are with those affected. A loss here to end the season for Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers, but on the right track to continue to
flat line in terms of reaching those expectations. But tonight, he got off to a rocky start. but he was battle tested and he made the necessary plays. And you talked about the running. That's an element we don't expect from him. And the same can be said for the opposing defenses that are facing off against C.J. Stroud. But if he can implement that in his arsenal here or there, it actually helps the offense out, because we forget that this is an offense, they're short-handed in terms of playmakers. No Stephon Diggs, no Tank Dell. The only legit playmaker they have in the passing game is, there you have it, Nico Collins. So other guys have to step up. But until that happens, CJ, we need you to become more of a playmaker at the quarterback position. So it's okay in improvising and taking off and getting down, because we saw that in today's matchup, and every run that he made was huge in their efforts in getting into scoring range, and most importantly, scoring, especially in the second half.
C.J. Stroud becoming the first ever top 3 pick to win a playoff game in each of his first 2 seasons, so getting results and hopeful to now do something in a divisional round. We look at that run game by C.J. Stroud. It was additive, but yes, maybe we're looking past the real run game, that being Joe Mixon, who showed up in this second half. And yes, easier to commit to the run game and play calling if you are leading in a second half, but a $121 net rushing yardage for Houston in the second half, 47 in the first half. That recommittal to the run, where'd you see the greatest adjustment that made it that effective in the second half?
Well, the offensive linemen, they had a great job. They did a great job in leaning on the line from the Chargers, because you talked about the running game not really being effective in the first half. The offensive line did a better job. And Joe Mixon is a guy, all he needs is a crease. And I can tell you this much, guys, Joe Mixon is a vet. He's been in the league for quite some time. But if I didn't know any better, I felt like Joe Mixon was in his rookie year. He looks fresh. He looks energized. He has the burst that he needs. And he loves to lean on defenders. And that's what we saw. Joe Mixon is one of the best closers at the running back position in terms of needing to close a ball game with running the football. That's what he does, and that's what he provided today. And I talked about the Texans missing some key contributors in the offensive side of things. There lies an opportunity for Joe Mixon to do more, because if you don't have Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs, opportunities are there. Joe Mixon took advantage of those said opportunities in the running game.
This is what did today mean for season. You fill in a name at the end of that sentence and you try and learn something, whether it's winner or loser. I'm sort of mulling my head around what did today mean for Justin Herbert, because it's a 4-interception day. It's disappointing. You're still waiting on your first playoff win, Ryan. But I don't know how much you put in the lap of Justin Herbert here, who really all season long executed at a high level in the absence of maybe some top-tier playmakers around him. What did today mean for Justin Herbert in your eyes?
Well, it ain't great. I'm sure it's going to be a long flight back. I give him a C-plus performance. But listen, think about it this way. They started that very first drive of the game moving the ball like it was 7-on-7. Then they couldn't convert a 3rd and 1. That wasn't Justin Herbert's fault. The second series, they get down. He gets a sack on 2nd and 19, hits Will Dissly in the hands for what would have been a first down deep in their own territory. Dissly drops it. Dissly comes back and later drops the ball that ends up being an interception. So they have to settle for 6 points in those first 2 drives. And then at the end of the first half, the Texans score. The Chargers go 3 and out, and the Texans score again to get 10 points. Going.
Tất cả các bạn đã đến với kênh YouTube của mình. Đây là những sản phẩm của mình. Chuẩn bị tô mổ để gửi tặng tất cả các bạn. Đấy, những sản phẩm, những con vật và đồ vật. Đây, đồ vật đây các bạn này. Sản phẩm của mình rất chi là nhiều. Đấy. Và đây là hộp sáp màu của mình này, một đồ dùng để hỗ trợ mình tô màu, hỗ trợ mình tô màu những sản phẩm đẹp để tặng tất cả các bạn. Và bây giờ các bạn cùng theo dõi mình nha.
Bây giờ mình chi tiêu tô màu nhé các bạn.
Nhớ rồi, mình từ đây video của mình là kết thúc nha. Công có mua dép như thế này không?
Mua đi số mua.
Mua để em đi mua cho nó rẻ.
Trời,
Mua để em đi mua cho
mày đi mua đâu?
kệ người ta.
Rồi,
Người ta mua đâu kệ người ta.
chết lại cần đi mua. Dép rách ở đây.
Dép thì mua đi. Rồi mua trên mạng này, trăm hàng rồi.
Đấy,
Mua trên Shopee trăm hàng rồi. Em đi mua chỉ có 90.000 thôi.
mày mua bao nhiêu?
Chào cả mọi người đã quay trở lại với kênh của mình. Ngày hôm nay mình sẽ tiếp tục hướng dẫn các bạn làm vòng. Vòng hôm nay của mình sẽ có tiêu đề là người tuyết. Mọi người hôm nay vòng của mình sẽ có tiêu đề là bàn là. Bây giờ làm nhé. Đầu tiên là mình sổ bằng hồng nha. Mình lấy màu hồng đây, màu hồng này nha. Tiếp đến là màu vàng nha.
Mọi người cứ làm luân phiên từng mũi một. Rồi bây giờ móc tiếp nha. Lặp đi lặp lại những cái mũi giống nhau. Mình sẽ móc tiếp những mũi còn lại cũng y như vậy. Tiếp tục nha mọi người. Mình tiếp tục mình móc này. Rồi lại móc tiếp những mũi bính. Lại nối xuống đây. Đấy, những cánh hoa rất là xinh rồi. Còn
Con sỏi nha. Con sỏi nha. Các bạn ơi, đây là vòng của mình đây. Vòng của mình hoàn thành rồi. Video của mình từ đây là kết thúc nha. Thành cầu con nhảy cái điện thoại nào của em hôm nay?
Rồi. Rồi.
Ở đâu nhé? Tự nhiên
Số 3.
Hello, xin chào tất cả các bạn đã quay trở lại với kênh YouTube của mình. Video ngày hôm nay của mình sẽ là video gì đây? Nhiều quá, không biết làm video gì. Đây, rất nhiều những sản phẩm mình đã
con sỏi nha, con sỏi nha. Các bạn ơi, đây là vòng của mình đây, vòng của mình hoàn thành rồi, video của mình từ đây là kết thúc nha.